quality of people here is very impressive.
Socializing is outstanding.
This is your opportunity to make new connections. Good old-fashioned bonding. You can't beat it.
Hey, who said Antonio Brown can't
As you know, Jack and Jill is an organization made up of about 15,000 in membership of mothers. However, we are, as we like to say, the premier African-American family. And so that includes mother and father. And our fathers do an awful lot for us. So we decided to have the first inaugural fathers trip that allowed them to network, to bond. And as you said earlier, it has been phenomenal to see these fathers come together to talk about issues that are important to them, talk about their children, talk about their families, but then sit back, let the hair down, have a good time.
This event was important for us to galvanize the dad, to build and foster relationships that ordinarily would not have been. Most of us live in different parts of the country, we live in different neighborhoods. We wouldn't have ordinarily met each other or crossed each other's path. So this allows us to build bonds and relationships that just would not have happened had we not had an event like this.
Being able to meet like-minded people that look like me, and just improving or increasing the network for my children, primarily. We've had golfing, deep sea fishing, and just the socializing is outstanding. You know, I'm learning, so I'm their mentors, their colleagues, and you can always learn to be better. And I can take that knowledge back to the Far West Phoenix chapter and share it with the members there.
It doesn't feel like work. It doesn't feel like you're at work. It feels like you're fraternizing with a bunch of brothers that have the same common goals in mind as you do. And we're actually getting together in a very genuine way. And especially with social media, it gets harder and harder to do that. And I think it's easy to take it for granted.
I can see how the toxins just laying in between your teeth over extended period of times can create inflammation and wreak all kind of havoc. So someone who snagged a tooth, we laugh about them, we talk about them. It was the bacteria that they didn't get rid of that led to, how many grandparents had dentures growing up? Come on now. It was in that little jar by the sink. Am I right or wrong? Right next to that little thing that we used to play with in the tub and we didn't know what it was. You know what I'm talking about?
So if I can leave everybody here with one thing, I think there's obesity is the biggest thing that we can prevent, because if we stop the obesity, we're going to stop the high blood pressure, we're going to stop the type 2 diabetics, which is the adult onset, we're going to stop the stroke risk, stop breast cancer risk, colon cancer risk. It's just huge.
I don't know how many of you go to a black primary care doctor, but if you go to a white doctor, they might not have that study. They might not know that, you know, being black and you're over 40 and you're high risk, and they might not recommend a PSA. Matter of fact, they might discourage you. Oh, you don't need it. You don't need it.
5 tips for keeping the kidney and the heart healthy. Number 1 would be avoid smoking. Number 2, control your blood pressure. Number 3, eating a proper diet. Number 4, maintaining a healthy body weight. And number 5 would make sure you're seeing a physician regularly, once a year at least. Thank you.
One of the things I will take from here is that we had a really good health forum. And some of the things that I want to take back home is how to, one, take care of my body, how to, one, to take care of my mental fitness.
I saw this weekend something I had never seen before, a need. We need to strengthen our fathers. We need to let them know out of our mouths and the program that we have that we appreciate you and that we know that you're the rocks in our family. We need to give you tools and skills to be able to make our black families stronger than ever.
A lot of times our dads are kind of left out with all the honeydews and have to take care of the things that we pack up for our children's activity. And we thought it would be a great opportunity for our dads to fellowship and really come up with a program where they could decide how they would like to work within Jack and Jill and with each other. And so we thought that a retreat with the dads would be an awesome opportunity for them to work together.
Fathers, if you didn't come, you missed it. The moment has passed, but I guarantee you this, there will be next year. You need to make it a point of investing your dollars. Yes, you heard me. Invest that money so that you can come back next year. Why do you want to come? You want to come because you're going to see fathers just like you, struggling. Fathers who have exciting news to tell. Fathers who are living their dream, and fathers who are not, but will tell you how to live your dream. Your dream and what it is you're doing in your business, dream in the way you're living your life, and dream in the type of family that you want to have. And you can do all that with fun and exciting opportunities. No, it is not a Jack and Jill meeting, and no, there will be no meetings. But it's an opportunity to bond, to get to know one another as fathers. Because as we do this work, we don't do it alone. We need you. And this should strengthen you and want you to say to us, go ahead, do what you need to do in Jack and Jill. I got your back. And what is it that I can do? Because I know that everything that I do, everything that you do, you know who is the individuals who benefit? Our children. It's not just the children in your home, it's the children in our communities. It's all black children. And if we can do that, then they don't win. We're able to say we can chart the course for how we want to show up. And so these type of activities give you that opportunity to walk away just as excited as I am. So the next time this comes up, please mark your calendar, take out your checkbook and say this is an investment worth coming to. And I can't wait to see you next year.